I'm going to say one more thing because, you know, I know that you have very strong feelings about Democrats, but I do have this to say to you. It was important, I think, for Democrats to show that they stood with the LGBT community, that they stood with black women and women in general.
Yeah, it was important.
Because once you let us go, once you let women and poor people go, what do you have? And so I've listened to lots of people say, you know, that you didn't follow what was necessary. They did it the way they thought they could. It didn't work for them. They got it.
See, respectfully, I don't like that. Let me explain.
That's okay.
Let me explain.
Just like you said to Sunday.
Let me explain.
He sure did say that to me.
Let me explain.
We're going to come back, but we have to take a break.
We have to take a break?
We have to take a break.
When you come back, you can explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
More with Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
We're back with Stephen A. Smith. You were about to disagree.
I was disagreeing with this. As a Democrat, the bottom line is this. When we talk about poor people, who ain't thinking about poor people? The Democratic Party, I know I do. I know that most candidates within the Democratic Party that I know they think about poor folks. I know they think about the desolate and the disenfranchised. I get that. But what I'm saying is that during the campaign, were you doing what it takes to win? You had too many people going after him for stuff that wasn't going to stick. It wasn't going to influence his voters. So what I would say to you, Whoopi, and what I would say to anybody that doesn't want J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio or somebody like that to succeed him, focus on what's going to win.
Yeah.
That's where my sports background comes in. Tell me what's going to win. I don't want to hear, but I understand the LGBTQ community is important. I understand that the desolate and disenfranchised is somebody we should always be looking out for. I understand the economy. I understand immigration. I get all of that. But the point is, I'm trying to win to make sure that I'm in office and you're not. What is it going to take? The Democrats did not do that last time.
What is the winning
what
issue?
happens.
What is the winning issue now?
Affordability and safety.
Yes.
Period. Affordability and safety for the streets of the United States. And a willingness to cross the aisle and show that you're willing to work with people to get stuff done so we don't have this chaos just because we disagree.
I think that the Democrats try harder than the Republicans to do that.
Well,
really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Here's what we do know. We do know that you can listen to.
Okay. Man, the fact that Stephen A. Smith has got such a big platform says a lot about our politics, man. That's how much it sucks, fam. Man, okay. Whoopi Goldberg, I don't know, man. I think she just says things that appeals to a certain segment. I don't know if she came up with it herself. That was, Democrats do not stand with LGBTQ. And they don't stand with women. They stand with their donors. They stand with their special interest groups. That's what they stand with. Because if they stood with women, they'd win the women vote. Enough to win the race. They did not, if you are standing with women the way that women want you to stand with them, then you would win women in a way that you could win the White House. Before we go any further, let me let you know the Tim Black Wolfpack is dedicated, committed, 10 toes down to reporting the truth, unbiased, and not working for any political party. If that sounds good to you, go to jointimblack.com, become a member of the Tim Black Wolfpack. That did not happen. They stood for women in a way that was all circumstantial, showy. It was theatricals. It was symbols. It was bringing out Rihanna, having, Beyonce or Ariana Grande or some shit. That's not standing with women. There are women that felt like standing with women would have been having separate bathrooms for trans women and women. That's what some people would think standing with women would be that, would be privacy for women and protecting women's rights in that way. We live in a capitalistic society. There is no poor people's party. There's no working class people's party either. For Whoopi to sit there to say that just shows she doesn't know anything about politics or know what's going on actually in people's lives. The reason why they harp on this shit were LGBTQ and they got Beyonce and no fucking, no voting, no fucking. And other goofy shit the Democrats come up with is because they don't want to be the party of the people. If the Democratic Party wanted to be the party of the people, they'd be the party of the people. They have enough resources and money. Almost $2 billion was spent by the Democrats, propping up Kamala Harris's horrible campaign.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to my book, my audiobook, 107 Days. You know, I wrote it at this very table, and it's a labor of love. And
they could have spent that money actually being the party of the people. That's not what they wanted to do. And guess what? The people were not fooled into thinking they were. The people saw that Trump was a better shot for actually addressing the things that matter to the people. It is what it is. If the Democratic Party actually demonstrated that, then maybe you can make that argument. So Stephen A. wins this battle of the words just based on, it's not, you don't have the best pizza if the people don't say you got the best pizza. You don't have the best pizza because you say you do. The market determines if you have the best pizza. And obviously, the market said hell no. And that's all you got. That's all you can really come away with. Stephen A. is full of shit as usual. He said we're going to do whatever it takes to win. Sounds like just another mercenary politician. Yeah. We need to say whatever it takes to win. Project whatever it takes to win. Folks, all that does is put us back where we are. I'm not saying that's not a strategy. What I'm saying is, fam, that's not something we should ever get behind. Anybody looking at Stephen A. Smith and going, he's good. He's a future possibility. He can make a good politician. You're ignoring the fact that he's only saying and doing things that he thinks you want him to say. He is no different than the mayor in Minneapolis. The condescending, fake, pandering, ass kisser who at the end of the day, when it's time for him to have your back, he won't. Just the fact Stephen A. keeps saying he's a Democrat, when everything out of his mouth is Democrats suck. He don't even have the ethics or integrity to say he ain't no Democrat anymore. But for him to keep winning, him being black, he has to continue to say he's a Democrat. It may be just him being in media at all. Him being in mainstream media makes it so he has to project an image that he's still with the Democrats. So you know what you have? You have all of these political operatives. We got a lot of political operatives right now who are not Democrats, but don't have the guts to say they're anti-Democrat and tired of the Democrats because they got to keep the money coming. I got 3 people on the top of in my mind right now that I know aren't really Democrats. They just say they are because if they don't, then you won't see them again. Stephen A. is one of those people. He's one of those people. Faking the funk. So they play this shitty devil's advocate. I'm trying to help the Democrats. I'm trying to help the Democrats win. No, I'm with them. I'm with you guys. Trump be evil. Trump bad Trump. I'm with you. But this is what I'm saying you're doing wrong. So I'm trying to help you by telling you how bad you are. It's just a game. It's bullshit. And some people are buying it, but I don't buy it. I see through it for what it is. Stephen A. Smith is not a Democrat. These other people, a lot of people, it's like an easy pathway. And it may save the people. It may save Stephen A. It may save others who feel they have to put on the coat of the Democratic Party, but you're not seen as authentic. You're not seen as real. You're not seen as a person with integrity, right? And a backbone. Not really. You say you are. You tell the world you are, and you talk tough. But if you was really tough, you wouldn't need this party. You walk out, and you be courageous. You say the truth, and you say bump both parties and bump the Democrats and bump the Republicans, and this is a lie, and that's a lie, and both of them are lying, and you stand on it. Basically, you'd be dangerous. And that's why this is the most dangerous show in America, because I'm willing to do that. Stephen A. Smith is not willing to do that. He still want to tote the line and pretend like he helping Democrats. Affordability and safety. Not so much safety. I mean, crime is always going to be crime. It's always going to be an opportunity to run on crime. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a winning topic for Democrats. It never was. You know, I think Clinton used it. Yeah, he used it in the 1990s to get elected. That's why we got the 3 strikes law and the cocaine and crack disparity law here, because of Bill Clinton and Joe Biden wanting to show that they could be just as good at being Republicans as Republicans. But I don't think that's going to be a winning plan for the Democratic Party. And affordability is always a winner. I mean, damn it, Stephen A. Smith, money is always going to be at the top of the list. It's always top 3 in any election. Money. That's always there. I don't even know, like, what else could you say? Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Whoopi Goldberg, Stephen A. Smith, both crazy. $2 billion wasted by Kamala Harris. And Whoopi said it was the right thing to do. No, it was the wrong thing to do if it lost, if you're trying to win. It was the wrong thing to do. It did not resonate with the people. It wasn't enough. And the fact that you think that's a good idea just goes to show me you're really not a man. You're really not upset with Trump. All this Trump hate is bullshit. Because if you thought Trump was so evil in destroying the country and all this other bullshit, you would have a different take as to why, you know, Kamala had $2 billion and couldn't get the job done. I don't care if she had 100 days. At $2 billion. Shit. All right, that's all I got, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Timberlake's Wolfpack. I appreciate y'all. I do. We'll be back on Sunday for more Timberlake Show. Go to jointimberlake.com to become a member of this show. I want to thank my moderators, Black Mamba, Ebony, and Buck Beauty, for being here and for holding it down. Thank you for my people that tuned in, my people that are commenting. Alonzo Johnson is a member. Thank you, Alonzo. Platitudes. Sherry, what's up, sis? Exactly. Platitudes making Black women feel good. It's not the same thing as delivering for them. And when Black women wake up, when a lot of Black women have woken up. Hold on. A lot of Black women are awake. But when the rest of Black America wakes up and realizes, oh shit, they better hope they have all the immigrants in place. They better hope so, because it's getting there. It's really getting there, fam. Stephen A. and Whoopi do not live in my neighborhood. No, they do not. Neither one does.
Catch Tim Black live on the most dangerous show in America. Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Don't miss out on the real. Stay dangerous.